You know, there just aren't enough times throughout the day where your bum is close enough to my face that I can bite it.
No, Philip.
Hey guys, it's Sunday again, and welcome back to the den. So we're coming to you on a Sunday again because it's been a bit of a busy week. We were planning on filming on Friday, but it was my nephew's birthday, and quite an eventful day. This guy got to go to his first Canadian ToysRus. That's right, we still have ToysRus.
It was very much like an American Toys R Us, but there were beavers everywhere.
And they have Dose.
Yeah, you've heard of Uno. They have Dose now, apparently.
Yeah, it's basically the same game, but instead of like... Some of the wild cards were like double the amounts.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what the difference is between the two.
So I'm sure at some point we're going to buy the game and then bring it home and try it. There was also another one that we saw that we wanted... Well, that I wanted. It was called Pass the Poop. And it's this piece of poop, and it's like hot potato, but you pass the poop around, and whoever gets farted on by the poop loses. I am very mature, okay? So anyway, but there was one that he saw that it was a bunch of cats that you stack up and create these little puzzle things. So he wants to stack cats, and I want to pass poop.
It was like you remember in grade school when they had the little puzzles that you used to have to solve with the different little parallelograms?
Yeah, the wooden blocks.
Yeah, like you used to have to put up
something there's a specific name for those.
But they, I can't remember. It's escaping me at the
moment. Yeah.
But it's like that except with little cats.
Yeah. It seemed cute and fun, so we ended up picking up my nephew, what was it,
little Hot Wheels car launching thing.
Yeah, he got a whole bunch of different sets, and they all connect, and like there was one that drifts around corners. The one that we got him launches them, and then spins them around a tube and stuff. So
yeah, it was like a drift thing. It launched them at an angle, so they drifted around a corner.
Now here's the joke. I was looking at this remote control poop. It's literally a pile of poop. It's called a pile driver. Get it? But it's so it's a poop. And it has a remote control, and you drive the poop around. It's like a remote control car. But anyway, so I was told it was way too ridiculous, don't get it. So my other nephew got it for my nephew, and he played with that the entire time. So does that mean that I have the mindset of a 6-year-old? Don't say it. But yeah, so...
Listen... You're going to ask that question after you're talking about passing around poop until it farts?
Meh. I do appreciate a good dick and fart joke. Kevin Smith is one of my favorite directors, after all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so we got busy doing that. It's my nephew's birthday, 6 years old, just getting ready to go into kindergarten. Or no, not kindergarten, grade 1.
First grade, yeah.
First grade, yeah. So it is Labor Day weekend, and I'm assuming the same holiday in the States that it is here, Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
The only difference is here, the kids go back to school the first Tuesday after Labor Day, whereas in the States, you guys...
They're mostly already back in school.
Yeah, like in May.
Have been for...
May, August. Mid-August.
Yeah, most of at least through Facebook, I've seen that most of the kids that were in the area that I lived in the country at least went back to school within the last week or two.
Yeah, they're done school in May and they go back in August. Whereas we're done at the end of June and go back at the 1st of September.
Yeah, it's usually the very end of May or like the first week of June is when they get out in the States.
Yeah. So we did that, and I have been living for the new Dark Crystal series. So the Dark Crystal is one of my all-time favorite Jim Henson movies. Since we've been together, I've probably watched it a good 15 or 20 times. This poor guy. But I'm sorry, it is such a fantastic movie, and I've been looking forward to the new series since they first announced it like 2.5 years ago. And it does not disappoint. We're halfway through, and it is every bit as incredible as I thought it would be. A couple episodes in, I was like, okay, I've got one beef with it. They haven't mentioned the Mystics yet. Because in the original movie, the Mystics and the Skeksis are one and the same, essentially. They're a spirit being that was split into two, and like the Skeksis are the evil half, and the Mystics are the good half, because, you know, the whole yin-yang balance thing. So they didn't mention it for the first couple episodes, so I was like, okay, that's my only beef with it. And then we got a couple more episodes in, and oh my god, like, nerdgasm. It is so good. I stayed awake till 5 in the morning the first night watching it, 5 in the morning again last night watching it, and we have like 2 or 3 episodes left, and I'm purposely not rushing through it because it's so good that I want to make it last and really enjoy it. So there's that. Also looking forward to Carnival Row. Just looks incredible. But so what else we've been doing?
You got a new head chef at work.
Yeah, so work, we have a new head chef. He is taking over from the old chef. I think he's retiring. So the plan is he's like getting the whole place renovated. We're getting a brand new kitchen. We're hiring a couple more chefs and a couple more dishwashers. And he's completely revised the menu. We're adding all kinds of new items on it, taking off stuff that doesn't sell. And I'm so excited about it. It's really, really exciting. A lot of big changes coming up, and I can't wait to start sharing some of that with you guys. Lots of different food pictures I'll be taking. So if you follow us on Instagram, definitely you'll need to check our feed out in a couple weeks, because I'll be like flooding it with all kinds of food pictures. Food porn, as it were. So that's what's going on with me. And right now, we don't have hot water. So that's fun.
Yeah, it's been interesting. It took me, because I was sure not going to take an ice cold shower after witnessing what it did to you.
Okay, yeah. So we got back from doing laundry. I had like 20 minutes to have a shower, get dressed, and go to work. So we knew that the water wasn't on. So it's a whole big long story I'll get to in a minute. But essentially, you know that scene from The Fifth Element with the diva dance where she does all those notes like, oh! Yeah, no, that was me in the shower today trying to... So I was standing out of the water, washing down, and then I had no choice. I had to step into the water to rinse off. Oh my god, I could see my breath. That shower was so friggin' cold. And then this guy... I'm like screaming, it's so cold, and what do I hear playing from the living room? Fucking Frozen by Madonna. Funny guy. Funny guy.
Yeah.
So there's me, teeth chattering. You're not fucking funny.
And to add insult to injury for you, I then took a hot bath later in the day by, boiling water on the stove and taking it into the bathroom and drawing myself a bath.
So it was like the 1800s.
As they did in days of old, yes.
Yeah, so that must have been fun.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was. I was sitting on the computer, I would put a pot of water on, and then I would go into the, mess around on YouTube and sit there and wait for the water to boil, and then take a pot in there, dump it in, and then fill it back up, and put it back on the stove, and wait for it to boil, and then take it in and dump it in there. Yeah, it was like a 2-hour process. I got to have a hot bath though, so there was that.
Hope your back feels better.
Yeah.
Helped your back?
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, so we don't have hot water because so the gas company decided that they were going to come around yesterday, the Friday before the long weekend, and change out our water meter. Yeah. Well, the landlord works next door, said, no, I have to give my tenants 24 hours notice. You need to go back into their place in order to physically turn the gas back on. Yeah. So, no, I don't want you to change the water meter. You're going to have to wait until after the holiday. And then went back over to his business, and the gas company just took it upon themselves, because they were an independent contractor, took it upon themselves to go and just change it out anyway. So we came home for my nephew's birthday yesterday to find out that we have no hot water. So
yeah, just a notice on the door that said, "We replaced your gas meter today. You'll need to call us to have the gas turned back on."
yeah, so here I am writing my landlord, being an asshole, like, hey, you need to get this taken care of right away. This is ridiculous. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And
Well, we didn't know at that point that he had done his due diligence.
right. So then, okay, fine. We call the gas company. We make an appointment. They knock on the downstairs neighbor's door because they're the only ones who have access to our basement. And lo and behold, he's home but doesn't answer the fucking door. So, we don't have hot water. They don't have hot water. But
Yeah.
instant karma, they have a gas stove downstairs, so they also have no way of cooking their meals other than microwave. So,
Yeah. At least until Tuesday, because Monday is a holiday.
yeah. So, at least 2 more days with ice cold showers, or at the very least, I'm going to have to boil some water and have a horse bath or something. But either way, we'll figure it out.
Happy Labor Day. LABOR.
Oh my god, I made that joke at work today. So one of my coworkers is expecting his first child. He's a stepfather, but his first like offspring of his own.
Yeah, biological child.
And she's due any day now. And I made the joke that, well, I guess this Labor Day might really be a Labor Day then, huh? And everybody laughed because, you know, they always laugh at my horrible, horrible dad jokes, but...
Wah, 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 wah.
Thanks, baby. Yeah, so, as I'm sure you can tell, it's been quite an eventful weekend. But, yeah, it should be alright. We're coming up on a year in a couple hours since Ken has been here.
Yep, it'll be 1 year. I moved up on September 1st of last year.
Yeah, at like, what, 2 in the morning? 1 in the morning you left?
Yeah, I left stupid early in the morning to get here. Mostly because I was a bundle of nerves and couldn't sleep the night before.
That, and it would probably be easier to get through customs first thing in the morning than
And
midday.
it was. She waved me right through.
Yeah, so... Yeah, so Ken has been in Canada for a year.
Mm.
And in a couple weeks, 3 weeks, we will be celebrating our 1 year wedding anniversary.
Yep. September 21st.
Now, initially, as we discussed in videos last year, so we got married September 21st, 2018. And our plan was on our 1 year anniversary, we were going to throw a great big shindig and have all our friends and family up and just celebrate the occasion with us. And unfortunately, that's not happening this year. I was working at a restaurant, Harvey's, I've talked about it before, and my hours kept getting cut back further and further and further and further,
Yeah.
and it was...
To put it bluntly, we ended up in some financial dire straits, and we're still recouping from that, so there was really no money for us to have a ceremony, because it literally would have just been a ceremony. We didn't have to have anything signed. It would have just been a ceremony and a reception.
Right, but
we
in
just
order to do
didn't
the
have a way
kind
to
of...
finance it, so...
Yeah, in order to do the kind of reception that we want to do, to share the experience with our friends and family the way that
Right.
we want to, we just financially, we couldn't make it work this year. So
Yeah.
we're really, really hoping that everything goes well with this restaurant changeover and that I keep getting lots of hours, and then
Yeah.
hopefully we can make a definite plan for next year or soon or something. And yeah, so if that happens, I'm sure we'll film it and make a big deal out of it. But
Absolutely.
so for now, we're just gonna enjoy our 1 year anniversary ourselves and maybe get a hotel or go somewhere fancy for dinner. You know, do something
I'm
nice.
down for that.
Love you.
No bubble bath in the damn whirlpool this time.
But that was fun.
Shoveling bubbles
Tell
out
me
of...
you didn't laugh at my naked ass jumping out of the hot tub with handfuls of bubbles and throwing them into the stand-up shower.
Yeah.
All you see is
Yeah.
my bare ass and a big thing of bubbles just whoof.
This one thought it was going to be a clever idea to put bubble bath in the hot tub that had like the little bubbling action.
So I'm new to whirlpools.
Yeah, whirlpools, hot tubs, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, it was an experience. We had fun. Drank lots of champagne, got out, and we were like, oh, we're drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't drink champagne in a hot tub. You get out and you are smashed.
Well, to add insult to injury, we had just come back from the falls.
Oh my god, it was so cold.
Yeah, it was freezing cold because it was March.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've been droning on.
Yeah, so like we said, it's been a really eventful weekend. Lots coming up, lots of big changes with work, and yeah. So, have you guys watched the new Dark Crystal yet? Or are there any new series or new shows that you're really looking forward to that are premiering soon? Have you seen the preview for Carnival Row? Are you looking forward to a new Orlando Bloom series? He's a great actor.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's too pretty for my liking, but...
Thanks.
No, no. That came out all wrong. No, I mean, he's very, he played Legolas. He played like a very androgynous elf.
Yeah.
I like bears. Clearly, androgyny is not the look that I go for.
There's no Goldilocks in this bear den.
There is a Rainbow Bright with their 3 little bears on the shelf, though.
Yeah. It was just supposed to be a joke.
Yeah, well, I had to make it real. So that is it for us this week, guys.
One is not amused, Philip.
So that's it for us this week, guys. Let us know in the comments below any shows or anything like that you're really looking forward to. If you've seen the new Dark Crystal series or seen the original, what you think. And yeah, anything you want to add to that?
No, I think we pretty much covered it.
All right, well, that is it for us this week, guys. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Bye! Bye!